Hi everyone, welcome back to the RAE Rents account, and welcome to my office for the very first time. In this video, we will be covering two things within the Safety Suite software for RAE systems. The first one is how to generate a calibration certificate, and the second one, two different ways on how to download your data. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so here we have our Curate device, and we have the button on the left-hand side. It's kind of like a circle, and in order to turn it on, we are going to have to push and hold. For the most part, they will make a buzzing noise, and there will be a high-pitched noise when you turn it on, so be careful if you have sensitive ears. Now it's just going to go through the boot up process and the sensor warm-up. So once that is completed, we should be on our main screen. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's a right arrow and a alarm. So these buttons correlate to the actual buttons on the bottom. And in order to get to the communications mode, we're going to have to click through that left button. So we're going to go through some menu options here, and this should be the same for all RAE systems devices. So ToxRAE, multi-RAE, mini-RAE, you name it. Once we get to the enter communications mode, we are going to hit the Y/plus button and select yes. And now we are in communications mode. We are going to need to select our dock and make sure that it is on there. And this will help connect to the cable, the USB cable, so we can communicate with the software. So we're just going to click and snap it on. And we're just going to grab the cable that's included in your rental kit, and you're just going to plug it in there, and all of the rest is computer stuff. So let's get into it. So we're going to select the Safety Suite software, and we're just going to wait for that to load. Once we get to the main menu, we're just going to fill in our username and password, and that is going to be administrator and default 123 for the password. Once our main menu loads, as you can see, all of our previous downloads are going to be on here. They are archived, so we're going to have to toggle on the left connected and refresh our page so the actual device can pop up. Once the device pops up, you can check off on the little box and you'll have all of these menu options that come up. We are going to be focused on the download data option, and that is going to obtain all the data that we need to allow us to use all the other menu options. There is a glitch, so it might refresh. No worries, we can just go ahead and check off one more time, and we can go to the data logs or the bump cal results. So here we can see that that happened and that we passed our cal. So you can toggle it off and generate the certificate, and there it is. You have two options. You can save as PDF or print it. And then if we go into data logs and you go into grid view, the summary view just kind of tells you the basics, what you need to know. The grid view will actually do the timestamps, and you can export the data log. And there you can save it as an Excel or as a CSV, whichever you prefer. And if we go back into our main menu here and kind of untoggle the connected check that we have, as you saw in the beginning, we can view all of our RAE systems devices that we've downloaded. So they are archived on here. So if you ever need to go back and re-export your data or regenerate the calibration certificate, you can do that on here, no problem.
So we're going to go back into the data logs and we're going to do something different. We're actually going to select the date range as you see that I'm doing up here. And then we're going to export the data log. And if you want the TWA and PL, this is how you get that summary up at the top. That's all for today. If you liked this video and would like to see more, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Any ideas on what you'd like to see next? Go ahead and comment that down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.